The golf world is changed. I feel it in the water hazard. I feel it in the sand trap. I see it in the aerodynamics of the golf ball. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great golf balls. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest, recalling all golf rules, and fairest of all golfers. Seven to the dwarf lords, great golfers, and producers of golf equipment within the mountain halls. And 9 golf balls were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire the longest drives. For within these golf balls was bound the strength and the will to provide golf instruction to each race. But they were all of them deceived. For another golf ball was made. In the land of Mulligan, in the fires of Mount Double Bogey, the Dark Lord Srixon forged in secret a master golf ball to control all others, and into this golf ball he poured his cruelty, his malice and his will to dominate all other golfers. One golf ball to rule them all. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the golf ball. Using the golf ball of power, Srixon won each and every golf tournament throughout the year. After each win, Srixon would take a final celebratory shot with the golf ball. It would then roll its way through the village, reaping destruction, fire, and death along the way. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves drove their gas-powered golf carts against the armies of Mulligan, and on the slopes of Mount Double Bogey they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Victory was near. But the power of the golf ball could not be undone. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, had an idea. He had remembered playing putt-putt at a recent golf outing. The course had a 19th hole that consisted of a ramped slope with a hole at the top. If one were to hit their ball into that hole precisely, they would win a free round of putt-putt. Isildur had some of the remaining men construct such a hole at the bottom of Mount Double Bogey. Srixon, in his lust for supremacy and love of putt-putt, decided that he would take the shot for the free round of putt-putt with the golf ball of power. Srixon hit the ball, and after rolling its way up the slope, it fell precisely into the hole, and then into a bucket of water that Isildur had carefully placed. The only way for a new person to obtain ownership of the golf ball of power was for that person to remove the ball from water using a golf ball retrieval tool. Isildur did just that, and the golf ball of power then belonged to him. Srixon had won a free round of putt-putt, but had also lost the golf ball of power in the process. Srixon, enemy of all golfers of Middle-earth, was defeated. The golf ball then passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever, but the hearts of men are easily corrupted. The golf ball brought long drives, birdies, eagles, and major tournament wins year after year to Isildur. But the golf ball of power has a will of its own. On a long par 3 surrounded by water, the ball suggested to Isildur that he club up. Isildur had his doubts, but went with the golf ball's recommendation. The ball flew straight, but over the flag. A wind gust carried the ball even further. The ball landed in the large water hazard beyond the green. As Isildur searched in panic for the ball, Isildur was attacked and killed by a group of orcs playing 18 holes. The golf ball betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years, the golf ball passed out of all knowledge until, when chance came, it ensnared another bearer. It came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the misty mountains. Gollum built a massive golf course underground within the mountains, and the golf ball consumed him. The golf ball gave to Gollum unnatural long life. For 500 years it poisoned his mind, and in the gloom of Gollum's cave it waited. Darkness crept back into the golf courses of the world. Rumour grew of a shadow in the east, whispers of a nameless fear, and the golf ball of power perceived its time had come. It abandoned Gollum and rolled into an underground lake, but then something happened that the golf ball did not intend. It was found by the most unlikely creature imaginable, a hobbit, Bilbo Golf Baggins of the Shire, maker of fine golf bags. For the time will soon come when hobbits will shape the fortunes of all.